My name is Anaya Ingram. I am a future 10th grader, and I was a part of the NECS Civil Rights Journey to Alabama. I am also a future member of the Peaksville NAACP Youth Branch and the co-host of the NECS podcast, My Active Way. We have an amazing show including music, dance, and theater, and also film. Please also be mindful not to block the aisles. Now everyone, please rise for the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, sung by the NECS, Glee Club, and Youth Theater Ensemble Chorus. You can raise your hand and answer.
Juneteenth celebrates when finally the very last enslaved people down in Galveston, Texas reached the news that the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed and slavery was illegal in the United States.
Well, we want to enlighten those who don't know by showing a brief video about the history of Juneteenth, followed by a music selection by the NECS Glee Club.
One day, while hiding in the kitchen, Charlotte Brooks overheard a life-changing secret. At the age of 17, she'd been separated from her family and taken to William Nealon's Texas plantation. There, she was made to do housework at the violent whims of her enslavers. On that fateful day, she learned that slavery had recently been abolished, but Nealon conspired to keep this a secret from those he enslaved. Hearing this, Brooks stepped out of her hiding spot, proclaimed her freedom, spread the news throughout the plantation, and ran. That night, she returned for her daughter, Tempe, and before Nealon's spiteful bullets could find them, they were gone for good. For more than 2 centuries, slavery defined what would become the United States, from its past as the 13 British colonies to its growth as an independent country. Slavery fueled its cotton industry and made it a leading economic power. 10 of the first 12 presidents enslaved people, and when U.S. chattel slavery finally ended, it was a long and uneven process. Enslaved people resisted from the beginning by escaping, breaking tools, staging rebellions, and more. During the American Revolution, Vermont and Massachusetts abolished slavery, while several states took steps towards gradual abolition. In 1808, federal law banned the import of enslaved African people, but it allowed the slave trade to continue domestically. Approximately 4 million people were enslaved in the U.S. when Abraham Lincoln was elected president in 1860. Lincoln opposed slavery, and though he had no plans to outlaw it, his election caused panic in southern states, which began withdrawing from the Union. They vowed to uphold slavery and formed the Confederacy, triggering the start of the American Civil War. A year into the conflict, Lincoln abolished slavery in Washington, D.C., legally freeing more than 3,000 people. And 5 months later, he announced the Emancipation Proclamation. It promised freedom to the 3.5 million people enslaved in Confederate states, but it would only be fulfilled if the rebelling states didn't rejoin the Union by January 1st, 1863. And it bore no mention of the roughly 500,000 people in bondage in the border states of Delaware, Maryland, Kentucky, and Missouri that hadn't seceded. When the Confederacy refused to surrender, Union soldiers began announcing emancipation, but many southern areas remained under Confederate control, making it impossible to actually implement abolition throughout the South. The war raged on for 2 more years, and on January 31st, 1865, Congress passed the 13th Amendment. It promised to end slavery throughout the U.S., except as punishment for a crime. But to go into effect, 27 states would have to ratify it first. Meanwhile, the Civil War virtually ended with the surrender of Confederate General Robert E. Lee on April 9, 1865. But although slavery was technically illegal in all southern states, it still persisted in the last bastions of the Confederacy. There, enslavers like Nealon continued to evade abolition until forced. This was also the case when Union General Gordon Granger marched his troops into Galveston, Texas on June 19th and announced that all enslaved people there were officially free and had been for more than 2 years. Still, at this point, people remained legally enslaved in the border states. It wasn't until more than 5 months later, on December 6, 1865, that the 13th Amendment was finally ratified. This formally ended chattel slavery in the U.S. Because official emancipation was a staggered process, people in different places commemorated it on different dates. Those in Galveston, Texas, began celebrating Juneteenth, time, smaller Juneteenth gatherings gave way to large parades, and the tradition eventually became the most widespread of emancipation celebrations. But while chattel slavery had officially ended, racial inequality, oppression, and terror had not. Celebrating emancipation was itself an act of continued resistance, and it wasn't until 2021 that Juneteenth became a federal holiday. Today, Juneteenth holds profound significance as a celebration of the demise of slavery, the righteous pursuit of true freedom for all, and a continued pledge to remember the past and dream the future.
So, how many know that love is the answer? Do we agree? Love is the message, love is the answer. So, I chose this song because, number one, Stevie Wonder is near and dear to my heart, okay? But also, everything that I do, I try to lead with love, right? So I want to spread the message to our young people so that they can grow up and be strong adults. And when I say strong, I mean lead with love, right? And not with hate. So that's part of what Juneteenth is about, to create the environment that we are able to love one another and that we're not creating another environment of hate and repeating history. So, without further ado, we have Chloe, David, Robert, and Max, who dedicated their voices and their time. And I want you guys to encourage them one more time. Yes. And without further ado, the NECS Glee Club. Yeah, y'all can clap again. a poem with us. So we're going to show him some encouragement as he comes up to recite it.
People are hurting every day. Some feel lost and walk away. So let your heart lead the way. Love's in need of love today. A kind word, a little care, can show someone that you are there. But love can help, love can heal. Love is strong and love is real. A little forgiveness can go a long way. A warm embrace, the kindest phrase, can heal the world every day. So dwell upon the words I say. Give it thought and have some faith that love will come your way.
We're almost finished. We need all to pump up this energy for the amazing young group of dancers. Please welcome Stella to introduce the NECS Creative Dance 1.
Hello everybody. I'm Stella. This is kind of last minute. I know I was going to make a quick speech, but I'll try to. I thought, if I was going to introduce our little dancers, what would be the best way to do it? And actually, right on the last day of class, I decided to, I still have a dance journal, dance diary, I'm not gonna lie. So I wrote about them, and so I wanted to share that with you guys so you guys can see or feel the awesomeness of what it is to teach these little children here that I love so much. It's called Confetti Hearts and Bar Starts. The last dance class of the season felt like a love letter in motion. Giggles at the bar, popcorn chats, and a dance bingo game that turned preschoolers into performers. From day one, nerves to full-out joy, I saw their confidence bloom, their teamwork sparkle, and their little hands clasp each other with trust and imagination. One guest said, "I like this." One student said, "I don't want it to end." And one mama said, "Please keep teaching them." So I will. not for the spotlight, but for those quiet fireworks. Not for the trophies, but for the hearts that leap with me. Because this is the real magic of art. It's not about making it, it's about letting it make you. And now, I'd like to introduce our Creative Dance 1 students. Okay, here we go. Creative Dance 1 students.
Even when the sun goes down and we're floating in the darkest night, our ancestors all around us, even when they're out of sight, shining down, they remind us to be a fighter. And all the ones that came before us, I hear their voices in the sky. And this must be my story, 'cause this must be my right. And this must be my legacy, 'cause we are the light, we are the light. And this must be my glory, 'cause this my time to rise. Keep on shining bright tonight, 'cause we are the light and we are the night. Light up a million stars, light up a million stars, light up a million stars. Son una estrella, nos verás estrella, brilla como una estrella, todos somos estrellas.
It's a light at the end of the tunnel if you stay on track. But I know any moment when your fears turn you like a snap. So hard to lose like that. Hey, look what's all around the
All right, hello everyone. I just want to talk to you a little bit about the program. So this is our Theater by Me program, and the students come in, this was 11 weeks ago, and we talk about Juneteenth, and we talk about the themes in Juneteenth, and then we talk about how do we connect it to some of the events that are happening today. And so we also presented to them the story of the Peekskill riots. And so what you're going to see on this stage today is work that has been created by our youth. They worked on the lines, they created the characters, they improv the scenes so that we could build the story. They worked with Steve Chismadia to create the song, and my colleague Kate Hales and I, Leslie, show. Yeah. And it's called Gotta Be in Peekskill. Let's do it.
That's it. I did it. I figured out time travel. Time travel isn't possible. It is now. Calculation. The portal is complete.
That's our work.
This is the work. Look.
What kind of equations are those?
I drifted the drift ratios and restabilized the stabilizer.
Stabilizer? We don't even know what that thing does yet.
I left this project with this nonsense. You don't even know where the portal leads. Someone has to be the first.
Luther, don't do it. What will your sister think?
Luna, she'll understand. She knows how much this means.
Luther, if you step through that thing, I don't know if we'll ever see you again.
I don't make history, who will?
I'm not going to his funeral.
People of Galveston, I bring news from the future. Slavery is over. What's this nonsense? Where'd you get them strange clothes? Magnolia City?
Wait, Lincoln's proclamation. I thought we were here not to talk about it. If the word spreads.
You better watch what you say around these parts. She hears the Confederacy.
I am Dr. Luther Cat. Did you hear that? He said he was a doctor.
That's a real newspaper. My bad.
I built a time machine and came back through time to tell you. Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. The slaves are free. Lincoln? That old long-legged tyrant. That's a heap of foolishness.
You do well to hold your tongue before somebody else does it for you.
Yeah, a man like you shouting freedom in Galveston, that talk don't end well here.
Wait, I could prove it. Is that a painting? But it's glowing. It's some trickery. What kind of paint looks like that? It's a device called a camera. I could take a photo of you right now.
That ain't no that real type we've seen. Don't lie to us.
Take a picture of us. That's blasphemy.
There, look. You cursed this whole town!
Sorcery, run him out!
I just want to help. My people should know how to free.
He's gone!
He vanished into thin air.
Lord protect us from unholy things.
It's been 2 weeks to me. 2 weeks since Luther vanished. I thought maybe he just needed some space, but I didn't think he'd go deep like this. Not without telling me.
You really believed he had a breakthrough, didn't he?
Yeah,
On the time machine?
Yeah, he kept saying he was one equation away, but I didn't think he'd actually try it.
Well, where would he go with his bit?
Core capacitor, holding steady. Return coordinates still unstable. Launching anyway, even if I land close to fourth it? What does that even mean?
Well, where would he go?
That's the thing. There's so many possibilities. He always talked about Galveston. Our great-great-great-grandfather died there in 1864. Officially a free man, but he never knew it. The news of Emancipation Proclamation didn't reach Texas until almost a year later, in 1865.
Wait, the very first Juneteenth?
Exactly. Luther always hated that. Said no one should be free. Said no one should die without knowing they're free.
That's heavy. But what if he didn't go that far back?
He only joked about going to 2017, just to see the weekend perform live on the Starboy tour.
Break the laws of time.
He says, it's gonna be for a savage soundtrack.
Sounds like him. But I don't think he's chasing concerts.
I wish I knew what he was chasing.
Oh wait, he still has it. Here, look at this. I found this in my grandma's things. That's her, Isabel Matthews, and it protested Peaceco, New York, 1949. Press called it the Peaceco riots. I don't know why, but Luther was low-key obsessed with this photo. Called it a forgotten moment that deserves to be remembered.
Hey, hold on. Look, that's Luther.
Where?
Right there. Grandmother, he's wearing that same thing he always wears on the ride. That's his shirt.
No way. I've seen this photo a million times. He's never been in it before.
That means he's used the time machine. He's made a jump. He's in the past.
So you mean he's in 1949, like right now?
Yes, exactly. Jacket, jacket.
1949.
Look, just beeping over this. Now, folks all riled up. People got hurt last time, and I'm not a little kid. I mean, you're 15. Sounds like a kid lost eye check.
You think running his cat makes him boss?
Hey, don't go there.
Why not? You told him going off to war was the right thing, and now he's gone, and you're still pretending to know what's best for me.
Jesse, I didn't send him off to war. He was proud to be drafted. We all were. You were smiling when he got called up.
I want to hear Paul Robeson sing with you. He stands for something. Freedom, justice. Our brother would have wanted this.
That's why I'm going. I mean, you didn't even like Robeson when he was around.
Who cares if I liked him or not? Take me with you.
No.
Why not?
Because I said so. I have to keep you safe. Look, that is my responsibility.
While you go play hero, what's the point of being safe if it means losing everything else?
Well, maybe if you play hero, we still would have been here!
You're messed up.
Wait, where are we?
Sure looks like the 1940s.
Oh my gosh, it totally worked!
Hold it. Those are quick, y'all. You performance?
Not exactly.
We're visitors. Where are you from?
Out of town. Wait, who are you?
I'm really great. I'm kind of fast. You're landing at a crisis moment. Tensions are boiling. People are scared. Why? Because Roberts is at the scene again, of course. That's not folks nervous. After all, going back from last week's ill-fated concert, he vows so many to the stage that will probably work for me. Your comments? Actually,
That's it. I'm through with her.
hey, are you okay?
Do I look okay?
What happened?
I had a big fight with my sister. Biggest one yet.
I'm sure you two can make it up, though.
I doubt she'll understand. I know our brother was drafted, but he was proud to go. We all were. I just didn't think he wouldn't come along. Now she's going to that concert tonight. People got hurt last week. Someone got stabbed. If she goes tonight, that could be her.
Well, I have it on good authority that most of the concert goers will.
And how do you know that?
Just a gut feeling.
Well, that's just swell, isn't it?
Wait! We're sorry. Really, I don't know what I'd do if I lost my brother.
It's alright. I got a little hot under the collar, I guess. Jessie the Jet, my sister calls me. Still, she's going to that concert tonight. And if something happens to her, I will never forgive myself.
Then let's go together.
You two aren't from around here, are you?
We're new in town.
I'm Lucas. This is Timmy. We're actually looking for my brother, Luther.
I think I saw someone with a strange getup like you guys walking around earlier.
course. He's headed to the concert. Jesse, could you get us all to the concert?
I might have to find a way in around the back. Security's bound to say.
You two will need to look the part first.
Wait, how far is this to the concert grounds?
A couple miles. We can take my uncle's old pickup truck. It's beat up and smells like hay, but it runs.
Won't you get in trouble?
Maybe, but who knows what will happen to my sister if I don't go after her.
My daughter is not risking her life over this. That man, Paul Robeson, is a communist.
Oh, Dad, it's just a concert.
It's not just a concert. Wait, that's her, Isabella, my grandma.
Wait,
They
really?
brought in signals. Protesters are swarming Oregon Road. This whole thing is a powder keg.
Because you lit it. You and everyone else wants to shut Robeson up.
He supports Stalin. He speaks out against America. He wants to tear down everything we stand for.
He stands for justice, dignity, equality. That's why I'm going and you can't stop me.
Communists are hurting America and they'll hurt you.
He's not a communist.
Yes, he is, and you are not going to this concert.
Yes, I am. Hey, that's enough. Who are you? We're new in town. But you guys shouldn't be fighting like this. This is none of your business.
Are you okay, Gen, or ma'am?
Don't that man. He just has a hard time with words when he's scared.
He's afraid to lose you, that's all. It's a real shame about your ticket, though.
Oh, I think I'll manage. Excuse me, Billy Gray and Minnepass. Do you mind if I ask you, where did you get all those tickets? Traded them for a few bootleg records. A friend of mine's got a soft spot for poetry. Oh, and you two, you still haven't answered my question. What really brought you here?
Time machine.
What he said. You.
No, really.
Don't worry, I'll write up the both ways. You do that. Here, if you need them, they're yours. Thanks. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We're talking to your teenage grandmother. And that photo will be taken tonight.
Why are we late? Look at hungry.
Robeson, Injustice, Broken Machine. I don't know, maybe all three.
We're in the right place.
Let's go.
Second time's the charm, right? Not that the first one wasn't memorable. Hopefully less rocks and more music. Do you think you'll do a few songs from the Spirit of album? Ooh, maybe we'll start with Oh Man River, or Good Night Moses. Always gives me chills. You probably just don't want to. Probably thinking you just don't want to talk. I do that too, especially before big things like concerts or dead disappointments.
I didn't even really want to come today.
So did you?
I don't know, I guess staying home felt worse.
I get that. It's just not right what those hoodlums did for the last concert. People came here to hear a man sing. That's why me and a couple of the United Electrical boys are going to link arms, keep the peace, make sure anyone that wants to cause trouble won't come in.
Still waiting on the bus? It's not 20 minutes late.
Jimmy, my man! Glad to see your familiar face. Thought I'd talk to myself the whole ride in.
Looks like you already got started.
Oh, excuse me, Lily Grant Pen Pass. Mind if I ask you, why come here after massive violence?
Because walking away doesn't fix the thing. And because Robeson put all the hate in the air. That's the whole that
Because Robeson's like he remembers everything.
Police presence has doubled. Protesters are sending up along where to go. They're not sitting out the front.
We're not even run.
So is this the bus to the concert?
Oh, it sure is. You're just on time. Let's hope this one's better than the last.
Excuse me, Lily Grant Pen Pass. Luther is I think I meant who two of your friends earlier. I highly doubt that. And his doctor.
Ooh, let me stop you right there. Oh, geez, Doc. Nice outfit. Seems like it stumped off a Flash Gordon reel. Well, Dad doesn't take the cake. Something in the air, he was running up for something big tonight. You gotta be in peace, Gil.
Gotta be a peace Gil.
Gotta be in peace, Gil. Gotta be in peace, Gil. Gotta be in peace, Gil. Gotta be in peace, Gil.
Stop the riot.
Gotta be in peace, Gil.
Help the cause.
Gotta be in peace, Gil.
Save my sister.
Gotta be in peace, Gil. Fight the law. Gotta be in peace, Gil.
Be my camp Gil.
Gotta be in peace, Gil. Raise my boys. Gotta be in peace, Gil.
Save my brother.
Gotta be in peace, Gil. Defend our choice. We're gonna change and come to a king. Gonna stand and fight, gonna do what's right, and hear our roses sing. Gonna be the change right here, right now. The face of hate and peace, Gil. We're gonna hold our ground. Gotta be in peace, Gil. 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 Gotta be in peace, Gil.
Come on, my daughter.
Gotta be in peace, Gil. Face the crowd. Gotta be in peace, Gil.
Nice story.
Gotta be in peace, Gil. To show them how. Gonna stand and fight, gonna do what's right, and hear our roses sing. Gonna be the change right here, right now. Gonna face the hate and peace, Gil. Gonna hold our ground. Gotta be in peace, Gil. Make some history. Gotta be in peace, Gil. Do or die. Gotta be in peace, Gil. Save our freedom. Gotta be in peace, Gil. USA.
You know, I only came to that concert tonight to find you.
I know, it's just, I think it's best to remember him. Hello.
Well, I need to remember him too. And I also need to remember that I had you.
But you've always had me.
None if you want.
After tonight, who wouldn't want to ride?
We could use it, thanks.
Man, that concert's gonna stick with me. But we gotta keep sharing what we saw. Tell me what happened.
Exactly. I'm not walking away until it's done. Dad, I know you wanted me to stay home, but I needed to be here with other people who believed in dignity for everyone.
I should have known ripping up your ticket wouldn't protect you. But I'm just glad you're safe now.
Me too.
I know people can be hateful, but what happened tonight, I've never seen anything like it. No one deserves to be treated that way, no matter their politics.
Hey, did anyone spot those weird out-of-towners we met earlier?
I swear, one minute they were here and the next just gone.
Exactly.
There's a story there, I'm sure, but maybe for next time. We'll figure it out someday.
But for tonight, let's just go home.
Officially the worst Quidditch rival.
We made it. Present day, we made it.
Welcome home, Doc.
I made it to Galveston 1863 and tried to tell the people that the slaves were free, but they didn't want to hear it. And they ran me off, and then the coordinates drifted on the time machine, and I ended up in
Peekskill, New York, 1949. We saw you again, Games.
I didn't know know where I was until I saw the poster for the Robeson concert. And the portal had to recharge, so I said, why not try to fix this? But then the fighting broke out, and it felt so familiar, like history wasn't moving.
Luther, some people change, but some people do. They remember and they pass it on.
Fix history and something to do it.
Now what is?
To remember it, carry it forward so other people can see it too.
I mean, Luther, you're already doing that with your photos and stories. We should build something from this. Archive it, hear the real voices.
Okay, let's do it.
One story at a time.
One voice at a time.
Okay, now I would like to introduce you to our last final two segments. First, I would like to introduce one of my closest friends that I go to high school with every day. His name is Messiah Parker, and he's here to introduce you guys with some slam poetry.
How you ever feel that you're different? They say different is good, but is it really? Down to the clothes that we wear, the style of our hair, even the skin. Now it's not fair. Day by day, we die over the same thing. We protest, but it seems like we kids playing over a stupid game. We try and try again, but nothing is working. They break us down, put us back into place like we are animals. They expect us to stay silent while they're on the other side of their alliance. We get on our knees and put our fists in the air for peace, while black people's deaths still increase. So I'm going to ask my question again. Is different good? While they live in nice houses, we die trying to make it out the hood. While they got healthcare, we have to fight to fix the bumps on our skin. Y'all probably don't see it, but we do. A deep cuts that happen all through our roots. So are we different? Our soldiers suffer while fighting in America boots, but still treated like outsiders. We fight for y'all rights, but y'all can't do the same. It's a shame that we got these under one category, animals. Not criminals, not thugs. We are human just like y'all, but come in different color and size. So are we different?
And now, I'm excited to introduce the next piece because I got to experience it real time. My travel mate and friend, Messiah Parker, along with one of our trip chaperones, Gandhi Mendoza, put together this amazing short film you are about to witness. Following this film, me and my travel mates will take a stage of panel discussions and Q&A. Without further ado, please turn your attention to the screen.
It's one thing that Dr. Martin Luther King said, the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. So it wasn't a real movement if you didn't give your blood. It wasn't a real movement if you didn't give your life. You didn't even have to put your life on the line. I'm standing at the store, I look over at the white lady and I lose my life. By being hit in the head by a billy club, but repeatedly knocking you unconscious. I could take your life and not even be punished for it. You're my property. You have no rights. Property can't own property. They owned us. They did whatever they wanted to. Terrorism is how they controlled us at that time. And you should never rely on your government. Never. The Klan, the white supremacists, the sheriff's department, they were one and the same. Somebody had some power. Somebody had some power to change the phenomena that was going on at that time. They got organized. The system don't want you all to know who you are.
Freedom to the people, this my real life. Being taught to hate yourself, know what that feels like? Going home with this information every night. And we didn't have no healthy role models in sight. I was 23 when I heard about Huey P. The Black Panthers in the move really got to me. It's important that we lift the black families and stay consistent with that movement, that's my strategy. I'm getting ready for a lifelong combat. And self-sufficiency is really where the bomb's at. Clear-minded, remember that we're under attack. I know I'm guided, the universe keeps calling me back.
If you don't know where you come from, then how can you defend yourself?
We're talking about erasure in its purest form. That's what we're talking about. So that's crazy. You come in, you wipe out a people that was here before you. Not only that, but we put peace treaties together to say, hey, we're going to treat one another right? And then they move them off. The system in which we all fight against, they want to erase you. This particular mountain was given to the city of Montgomery by an iron ore company from New York City to simply wash away the stains of slavery.
Why? Because Black Lives Matter, right? So they want to run around here and say, oh, Black Lives, why do we have to have Black Lives Matter? Well, they mattered when it came time to picking cotton, sugarcane, rice. They mattered when it came time to making sure that they were tailored. They mattered when they made sure when it was time for them to nurse their babies. Sex, they raped these girls and boys. See if they talk about what happened to black girls and black women. So how old are you? That's you right there. How old are you? 17. That's you. Right there. How old are you? 15. That's you, right there. So if you can imagine being kidnapped and enslaved, and they're just using you to perform all types of surgeries and, you know, without anesthesia, without the fact that you are human. But people are taught how to hate people. We are taught that.
First, we're going into the church where it was bombed. 1963, they had a huge bombing there. But that was in retaliation for desegregation. So the retaliation was, I'll take your house, your land, your jobs. And so after that, you had the people that had to literally migrate out of here to different counties, other cities, for those who could not afford to. They worked tirelessly with NAACP and the SNCC program, Student Nonviolent Coordinated Committee, to be able to even find a place where they could get on their feet. So what you're seeing is the remnants. This is the remnants of what happened after we won the voters' rights. Tent City, y'all.
What happened to them is a direct correlation to what's happening today. But how can we talk about it today? Right now at our borders, they are still sterilizing black girls and black women. ICE is showing up at your house, deporting you. People say, oh, I'm not political. Everything you do is political. You are bond. You are traded at the United States Stock Exchange. You are nothing but a commodity to these people, and they're treating us like this. No fair housing, no job representation. Taxation without representation, we're being taxed. What y'all gonna do about this?
He who holds the pen controls the narrative of the story.
Who's writing the script? Who's writing the narratives for us? Who's writing the narrative for brown folks? Wetbacks. Get them out of here. Who's writing the narrative for Africans? For Jews? Who's writing that narrative? So my plea to you all is to rewrite the narrative. Especially you all, because the people that basically ran the civil rights movement with young folks, John Lewis was 17, 16 at the time.
They don't want to tell you that the civil rights movement started with the children.
Once you can see, you're free. You can go and tell others why it's wrong for us to marginalize them, talk down to the people in the box. That's why it's important for you all not to just come here for a site visit, but to go back and be something, do something, fight harder. There's a calling on you. You have to do something because your lives depend on it. So, you know, we're going. What y'all gonna do?
I look at each and every one of you in your eyes and I say that you are my future. I mean that.
Because I once was blind, but now I see. Get it?
our travel mates, Messiah Parker, Sienna Dunkley, and Xavier C. to the stage to answer some Q&A.
So, I'm so excited because Gandhi and I got to go on this amazing trip with this group of people. We take this trip every year, so this is our 3rd annual trip to Alabama that we've taken. It's a civil rights journey, and I always say it's not just for the young people, it's also for adults, because Gandhi and I learned some things on the trip as well. It's a new experience every time I go, and that was my 3rd year going. So, once again, we're getting ready to have a conversation with these amazing people. They're going to share the mic and pass them as they talk. And we're going to start with, you guys are going to go down the line, say your name, your age, and one of your favorite parts of the trip. I'm actually going to start with Gandhi because he didn't introduce himself yet.
I think my favorite part of the trip was probably the EJI Museum. I agree. I had mentioned that it would be pretty tough and going through that, and I would consider myself someone that's historically knowledgeable, but seeing that that sort of stuff just more upfront, it was very an emotional experience, and I think it's the type of experience that anyone should go to visit. It's just very powerful, and I'm glad that it exists.
Hi, my name is Anaya Anchor. As you already know, I am in the 10th grade and I'm 15 years old. And one of my favorite parts of the trips had to be the food, but also it had to be the safe house that we stayed at. In the house, we were able to bond. Like, I didn't know most of the people except for Messiah because we went to school together. So the house just gave us a reason to bond and make new friends over the course of those 5 days.
Hi, my name is Sienna Dunkley, and I'm 17 years old, and I feel like my favorite part was the EGI Museum, but specifically learning about most of the undocumented lynchings in the counties just around the United States.
Name, age, and what was your favorite part of the trip? Or one of them?
It was like, my favorite part was, 14. My favorite part is, well, it would have been the food if somebody didn't take it. Even though we had chicken every day, it would have been the food.
My name is Xavier C. I'm 15 years old, and my favorite part was probably meeting everybody.
So, FYI, we are missing one student. She's celebrating her mom's birthday today. We're missing Adrienne Copeland, but she was also one of the students that went on the trip with us as well. So I'm going to ask one more question, and then I'm going to turn it to the audience. So my question for you guys is, what was the most shocking thing that you learned on the trip?
One of the most shocking things I learned on the trip, I don't remember which museum it was from exactly, but majority of the money that was made in the southern states, like most of the slave states, came to New York directly, like to be redistributed, and we ended up keeping most of the proceeds, like over 65%. And I just thought that was crazy because they always try to paint the picture like New York had nothing to do with slavery, like that's just not who we are, but there's definitely stuff that was happening that we don't talk about.
The most shocking thing was the 3 teenagers who undergo surgery without anesthesia, and it was very crazy to me because they were my age and they were like 16. I'm pretty sure one of the girls was actually 17. Like, they were literally all 3 girls that was on the trip. They were our age. He worked on us with no anesthesia. He got us pregnant, enslaved. He cut open our ovaries, did exams on us, mind you, awake, no anesthesia. Just imagine something cutting you while you feel every single blade up against your skin. Like, that was just a really crazy experience for me, and I kind of felt how the girls felt in that moment.
The most shocking thing I learned on the trip was the church got bombed and 3 young girls died. Their names was Addie Mae Collins, Carol Robinson, and Cynthia Leslie. and they all died while going to Sunday school. Also, a young boy was killed right across the street on the same day his church got bombed. So yeah, that was the most shocking part.
The most shocking part that I learned was what Messiah said, because I heard at Cavern how someone could bomb a place where children was learning and stuff.
And if you didn't know, they're referring to 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, which they call Birmingham because of all the bombings that happened. And they didn't only learn about it, but they got to visit it. So we went on Palm Sunday. I grew up in a Baptist church, so this was a very familiar environment to me. But yeah, they got to experience a church service there at the site where it happened. And then we went across the street to Kelly Ingram Park and learned a whole bunch more. So now I will turn it to the audience, not to you all. Any questions for our lovely youth panel here? You have a question? Questions, or comments even?
I have a question.
Yes.
So, being teenagers and in the technology age and social media age, right, and going to experience that history of what people have gone through the past, has that given you a newfound gratitude or appreciation for life? And just even thinking forward, right, you're going to go into high school or you're finishing high school and going into college, how has that shifted your thinking on where you want to be in the future?
It made me think I could be more in the future. It made me think like I want to open my mouth more and teach other people what I experienced personally. Because the stuff that we don't teach, the stuff they don't teach in school, we learned on that trip. And it was very helpful. I seen another world, basically. Something that I couldn't read in a book or something a teacher won't tell me. So, basically, what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do in the future, I'm gonna tell kids, teach kids my experience and live on the Black Lives Matter.
So when going on the trip, I was able to, like Messiah said, experience things that they do not teach me in school. I was actually surprised that half the stuff that they teach us in school is just a kiddie version of what actually goes on. You'll hear about Martin Luther King and how he was assassinated, but you would never hear about the stuff that he would have to go through day by day by day just doing what he did. I've always wanted to study law and injustice. I've always wanted to be a lawyer. So going on this trip has really impacted my life on, yes, I really want to be a lawyer. I really want to speak out on injustice. I even, like I said before, joined the NAACP youth branch in Peekskill. All 5 of us. Yes, all 5 of us, we all joined the youth branch at NAACP. Over the trip, we said that we were going to do it, and then finally we went to one of the NAACP meetings. We spoke to the council people, and they actually reopened it for us and other young teens to join. And that was all because we opened our mouth and we spoke out. And so when you open your mouth and speak about things that are injustice and things that make you hurt inside, this is how it can affect you and your community. So now we have a youth branch for teenagers and young people.
But like, just to end that off, I feel like going on the trip in general really taught me the value of my voice, especially being the oldest, like, in school on the trip. Like, it taught me when I do go to college, like next year, I'm gonna use my voice to speak on what I think is right and what I think is wrong, and show my opinion.
Any more questions?
Or comments or concerns?
Yes, this is your time to have a conversation. I always encourage intergenerational conversation as well, because we're teachers, but we're also learners. So you may be older, but you're also learning. I may be older, but I learned a lot of things from them on this trip as well. And by the way, if anybody has any youth here that they would like to sign up for the Peace Scale NAACP, please come see me. I will sign you up today. It takes 2 seconds, right? And it's free for the first 40 people. We needed 25 minimum to reopen the youth branch, and I believe we're at like 21. So that's an amazing feat. The youth branch of the Peace Scale NAACP has been dormant for a while. My mother was the former president of the Peace Scale NAACP from 2018 to 2022. And they inspired me so much that I volunteered to co-chair with my mother for the Peace Scale NAACP youth branch. And we're gonna merge NECS's programs with the youth branch as well. So, yeah. So, Anaya, if you didn't hear her earlier, Anaya and Messiah are gonna be our 2 new co-hosts for the My Activist Life podcast. And we have another question in the audience, so we're going to turn it over.
Are there specific ages for youth?
Yes, there are specific ages for youth. So the official NAACP youth branch, I believe, begins at 14 years old, but we have programs where we're going to merge our youth branch with people your age so that you guys can learn from each other and do workshops and volunteer and do activism things so that you guys are brought up in that environment.
Don't worry, I'll sneak you in.
So now let's talk about the food. Okay, so there's a place called Hattie B's. Very good chicken, very good chicken. Hold on, try to pull up the menu. Here we go.
Messiah, before you continue about the food, do we have any other questions in the audience, comments? We'll take you over here.
I wanted to ask you is, after taking this trip and experiencing what you saw in Alabama and all that, and coming back, did your parents or your grandparents become an archival of information that you could ask them information about that? They lived that. And they certainly are not looked upon as people that could contribute to the history in our society. So how did that make you feel? Did it bring you closer to your family?
I feel like it definitely brought me closer to my family because it gave me my own separate understanding besides what they told me, because as a black woman, like, I'm not really learning too much about my past in school, so I feel like my mom really does a good job at educating me on the knowledge of past experiences, and my grandma as well, since she was an immigrant, so it definitely is a different perspective. So I feel like it brought us closer together so I could share my own stories that they could merge together with theirs.
So coming back to this trip, I came back with a lot of stuff. I came back with like every single place, every museum that I went, I took a pamphlet. I actually took some pins and stuff like that. I bought pins. Every movement that I did, I took a picture and I showed my mom, and when I got back home, I showed my grandma, and I was talking to my grandma about the different places that I went, and like she said, my grandma is also an immigrant, so it gave me my own, like, okay, so they went through this, because during Black History Month, they don't really teach you, they teach you the basic Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, the basics that everybody learned, because basically when you learn social studies, they teach you the same thing. Every single year, it's the same thing, but more difficult, I would say. So going on this trip, I was really able to get my own personal knowledge and personal understanding of what really happened back then, and the actual uncensored version that everybody in the world should know and pay attention to.
So, Gandhi, I'm going to ask you if you have any final words or any comments, questions, anything like that you want to say.
I guess I'll try to make it quick, but if you notice, the title of the video was The Story, colon civil rights journey. And the story is specifically just kind of a reference to this perspective of existence that I have. To cut it short, it's basically just about how everything from the beginning of existence to where we are now, to where we're headed. If you look at it as a story, you kind of see it as so much more impactful where we are in history, right? How we are in a turning point of human history, of life history. There's, considering climate change, considering civil rights right now, not just in the United States, but around the world, capitalism, all these different systems, and how they're affecting us as individuals, as society. We really just considering how important it is right now that everyone is informed about what's going on globally in the United States, especially because the United States affects the globe in such an important way. So the story is that, the story of existence, of everything that has led from the beginning of human civilization to throughout, the colonization of the Americas, of Africa, of Asia, slavery, genocide, the civil rights movement in the 1960s, right now, all of that is connected. Nothing happens without all of those things, conjoining. It's the story. It's one continual story. And so the point of that video was just try to remind everyone, this isn't just, oh, this happened then and now what's ever happening now is just, it's connected. It is connected. The youth here and what they learned from the stories of that history, joining the NAACP Peace Program, all that is connected, and so just really reminding everyone, these things are important, history is important, everything matters, and just be aware. So, yeah.
Our youth will be around. You guys can speak to them outside. But this concludes our 5th annual Juneteenth celebration.